Hi, I'm Katie Clear here for World Animal News at Pasadena Humane Society with Kevin McManus, and he is the PR and Communications Director for this incredible shelter. So the Pasadena Humane Society has taken in so many victims of the Eaton fire. We're talking dogs, cats, rabbits, I mean, you name it. Tell me a little bit about what happened in this experience.
I think unprecedented has been overused, but it definitely, can kind of encompass what happened here. We took in in total 1,500 animals.
Wow.
As a result of the fire. A lot of whom were here for emergency boarding purposes. So people whose homes were in harm's way, who had to evacuate, sometimes at a moment's notice. They needed a safe place to bring their animals. They brought them here.
Yeah.
And that's our role in the community and has been for 120 odd years and will continue for the next 120 as well. It was definitely an all hands on deck, intense effort, but thankfully we're now kind of on the tail end of things. We still have a lot of animals that we're caring for temporarily until people can get their homes or get back on their feet. But yeah, it was a lot.
We were really lucky that we had a lot of support from other shelters, from other nonprofits to help us with the animals who were already in our care. So within a few days of the fires starting, all of the animals who were here for adoption had been transferred out to other shelters, which allowed us to focus all of our resources on the ones who were coming in, being evacuated during the fire.
Yeah.
And then also the stray and injured animals who we were able to pick up in the field.
Yeah.
So we actually just had one of the dogs who's still here, who was one of our poster children during this fire, the husky. He was just out in the yard with one of my colleagues. He is very close to being ready for adoption. He's medically nearly clear, and we're working with him to get him, as good as possible until he can go to hopefully his forever home.
Excellent, excellent.
So we're in the cat center right now. So dogs and cats are what most people think of when they think of animal shelters, but we get a wide variety of other species as well. So rabbits are really, really common, guinea pigs, hamsters. Occasionally we'll get birds, like pet bird, cockatiels, that kind of thing, turtles. We're one of only 2 shelters in Southern California that are licensed to rehabilitate wildlife.
Wow, okay.
So and that's a program that we run, obviously year-round. We're very close to the foothills. There's a lot of wildlife that we coexist with.
Yeah.
But during the fire in particular, we took in probably close to 100 injured or orphaned wildlife of various species. We were able to rehabilitate and release a lot of them or work with local rehabbers to do that as well.
It truly takes a village to run Pasadena Humane. So tell me about your volunteers. I mean, many.
Yeah. Before the fire started, we had about 1,800 active volunteers.
1,800 active volunteers. That is a lot of volunteers.
It's a lot. And then as a result of the fire and the attention, the overwhelming want or need to help animals in our community, we had 10,000 new applications over the So we're onboarding all those people still, and so we have new volunteer orientations happening multiple times during the week. And we expect that by the end of, kind of everyone's kind of sorted out, we'll have doubled our volunteer corps plus then. So
that's incredible.
It is, and it is such an essential part of what we do. We have a lot of staff here, more than most shelters, but all of our volunteers do so much, from adoptions, but like what's going on behind us here, to helping care for the animals, get them out of their kennel for exercise, help us on the medical side, help us on data entry, like all the little things. And we have such a great group of people who just give of their hearts to help animals, and we welcome that.
Yeah.
One of the big challenges that all of us face in Southern California is access to vet care. And so we have programs specifically for people who can't afford vet care or can't afford to spend thousands of dollars for a spay and neuter surgery. But we also do so much for the animals in our care, and that was really highlighted during the fire. We have an animal ICU, and that's where a lot of the burn victims came in. And so it was essential for us to have vets who could really care for those injured animals and make sure that they were stable.
So this is the ICU.
Yes.
Okay.
So come on in.
And we're going to see. And
Yeah, you have to fight.
you have to fight a lot. And this is
Skinny Minnie. So this is a real testament to animals who are incredibly resilient and survivors. Yeah, we've shared her story a bunch.
She was severely burned.
She was actually in one of those oxygen chambers at first, and it was really questionable that she would survive. She was in really, really rough shape. Her eyes, she couldn't open her eyes because of the smoke. She was a community cat that this family was kind of looking after, attempting to kind of integrate her with their household cats.
Oh my gosh, look at how precious she is.
Yes.
She knows that she's been saved,
Oh.
she's been rescued, huh? So her family has been
Her family comes to visit her.
wonderful.
That's how we know her name is Skinny Minnie.
Skinny Minnie. Skinny Minnie, you have really recovered. Oh, I can't get over it.
I know.
This is a miracle.
I remember when she first came in, she was just lying on her side like that in the oxygen chamber. Still, it's going to need maybe like one more surgery, and then she'll be able to go home with her people. And yeah, they're excited about it. We're excited about it. Obviously, probably, she'll always have the scars, but she has a loving home waiting for her, so we're super excited. Oh yeah. She's got a lot of fans.
Well, thank you so much for having us here at Pasadena Humane. Again, you're doing incredible work on behalf of all those that don't have a voice. And thank you so much for watching World Animal News. To learn more about Pasadena Humane and how you can help, please visit worldanimalnews.com.